Bam, right there. How's it going, guys? Token Vaping. So today's juice review, honestly, is got my curiosity piqued, and I'm a little nervous about trying it just because it is something that is so not what I would ever expect to see as a vape flavor, which is actually part of its uniqueness, which shows that this company, on top of making a rock solid baseline and then coming out with some new flavors, you know, they're willing to go outside the box a little bit. So we're definitely going to dive into this. I'm definitely going to keep an open mind about this and give it a shot, but it definitely is different. The company is Milkman e-liquids, and this is the bottle for their new line called the Lights. And this one, if you can see right there, is bubble milk. And yes, it's pretty much what you're thinking about. It basically is a jasmine tea with honey glazed boba flavor. So if you've ever had bubble tea, it's basically supposed to emulate that. So kind of interesting. But as you can tell, it is fully safety sealed. So there is no way this can be messed with without you knowing about that. And I do apologize, but that is part of where the glare comes off of. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a first review on this. I am going to be vaping on fresh cotton, as I always do for you folks. And the cotton of choice, as always, Texas Stuff Cotton. Just been using it from day one. You know, it's quick and easy to use, and I like that it has little to no break-in time, so it always makes the flavor pop really, really quick too. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open, and we will dive into this and see what we get out of it. So it's basically supposed to be, it's supposed to have floral notes of jasmine. So it's that I'm hoping is more going to be for the smell, and that the honey glazed boba flavor is what the predominant flavor that you taste when you vape is. Definitely get a lot of the honey glaze style in there. It does taste more like it does have that finish to it. I will say that the floral sense of it is not as strong as I was actually expecting going off the flavor profile for this. So hopefully that is a positive note. Just because I have tried some flavors before that were supposed to have a floral essence to them, and honestly, they came off really, really potent. It was kind of like you basically had boiled the flower petals down, and that's what you were vaping. So I'm hoping that that's not the case here. Now, I'm not a huge boba tea person. I have tried it once or twice. It's not really something I'm into, so I'll be interested to see how this flavor comes off in comparison to what I remember it tasting like. Go ahead and do a quick burn off right here just to get the cotton going with that. Okay, so off the burn off smell, it's still not superly floral, which is a nice feel. You know, at least now I don't feel like I'm going to be like shanghaied, so to speak. That's a funny word. As far as the flavor, and that I'm expecting to get hit with a huge flower hit, so for the most part. So let's vape this, see what we see, or see what we taste. 75 watts, as always, that I do. And this is bubble milk from the new Lights line from the Milkman e-liquids. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick re-drip on it. And all this is for is just to ensure that I'm not missing anything on the flavor, because it is fresh cotton, and sometimes that does mask some of the flavor that you get out, that you're supposed to get out of the vape, and I don't want to misinform anybody of anything. So one or two more quick hits, and then I'll go into my opinion on this. Okay, so regardless of anything else, as you can tell from the clouds, you know, the Milkman line, the series, the company has always been well known for having the milky, dense clouds off their vape. This is no different. Now, flavor-wise, I'll tell you right off the bat, this is not something that I would choose myself. It is not a flavor that I could see myself vaping. The floral undertone definitely does pop on the undertone of the vape. Not to sound redundant with that, but there is a slight hint of it on the whole undertone of this vape. Now, that is supposed to have the induction of the Jasmine, so it is supposed to give it that little bit of a flare kick, so to speak. It's not super strong, which I am impressed with. It is not very potent, but you do taste it there. The honey glazed boba definitely is the main star of this flavor, but it is not super sweet. It has just enough sweetness to give it a flavor, more of a flavor profile, so that you at least taste what it's supposed to taste like. Now, if you regularly drink bubble tea, that's definitely going to give you a different opinion as far as to the makeup of this flavor. I'm not a regular drinker of it, so I can't compare it specifically to the drink itself to say whether or not it's a dead-on match. But for what I taste out of this, it is definitely a unique flavor. I will say that. There is nothing else that I have tried so far to this point that I can say matches this flavor. But it is definitely something going outside the box as far as a flavor profile that you would not expect to find in a vape line. However, like I said, quote unquote, not my cup of tea. Yeah, that was weak, I know. But it's just something that, just doesn't fit the flavor profiles that I go for. I do like the sweetness of the honey glaze that is used in it, but that undertone just will be a little bit much for me to be able to handle as an all-day vape. But I would definitely try it. I mean, if your local shop carries it, or somebody who is into flavors like this, they may be interested in purchasing it. You can definitely give it a shot. It might be something that you might want to try just to break up the norm of what you regularly vape. Now, this is made by the Milkman e-liquids. They do have a webpage. It is the milkmaneliquids.com. However, this was sent to me for the purpose of this review by thedripclub.com. Well, by the Drip Club. Their website is thedripclub.com. They are a phenomenal wholesaler distribution site. They cater to a lot of vape shops and vape companies, things like that. They carry a lot of premium line, top shelf quality products. Definitely check them out at dripclub.com. Great people. Their customer service is amazing. Speed of service is really, really quick too. So definitely check them out. Now, both of these companies are on Instagram. They are on Facebook, and I believe they're both attached to Twitter as well. You can email them both directly as well if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to check out with them. But Drip Club, thank you for giving me the opportunity to try this line. Milkman e-liquids, it's a great opportunity and a great privilege to always be able to review your flavors. You guys do some exceptional work. Definitely check out both of them. Show them a lot of support. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I myself can do to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you, that's the only reason why I'm doing this. So reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, concerns, a particular video that you would like to see. Before I forget, this is the bottle that the new Delights line come in. It's very similar to the original line from the Milkman e-liquids. It does say Delights instead. It does show the carton with the name of the flavor here. It does have all the ingredient and warning labeling and everything that's on the TFN for the tobacco-free nicotine. And this is their logo here with a 60 ml bottle, which is the size that these are offered in. I have the 3 milligram nicotine as well. They are offered in a 0, 3, and a 6. And the container that they come in is pretty much just a copy of what's on the label for the bottle. On the side, it's nice because it gives you a little profile picture and then a quick explanation about the flavor itself if you have any questions. And then the warning ingredient labeling, and then the Milkman font logo on the side. So definitely check them out. As always, it is a pleasure and an honor, and I'm continuously humbled and greatly appreciative for all the support that I've gotten and all the people that are clicking the subscribe button, which is that red box over here. Go ahead and click that if you'd be so kind. Until next time, always truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good one, guys.